Colleagues, sorry about that. So now I will talk a bit about the Global Quality Assurance Association because you can't deal with people or an organization which you don't know much about. And so I'm just going to share. Let me see. I think it's here. So I'm going to share and talk a little bit about our organization, mostly to those who are dealing with us for the first time. It's very important that you understand who we are and uh, what we do. I hope people can see the screen. Can we? Uh, Let me stop sharing. Can we all see the screen? Mm, I think we should open the chat. Hello, colleagues. Maybe I need to allow people to unmute themselves and respond. When I was sharing, okay. So we can write the countries where we are coming from, and also we can respond sometimes to the issues that I'll be raising. Also in the chat panel, just write maybe what you do and which organization you are in as I share with you um, regarding this um, encounter that we are having. Should I live stream it? Okay, so I'm now sharing again. Yeah, right. So now for those who have not worked with us before, my name is Dr. Violet Makuku, and I'm the director for the Global Quality Assurance Association. So we are into quality assurance, and our mantra is that quality starts with you. Quality is everybody's business, and all that is very important. Now, this is our logo. If you see it anyway, you know it is us. What is our vision? Our vision is to enable organizations attain high levels of efficiency and profitability through sustainable quality assurance systems in a bid to create a world where the quality culture thrives. So we want people to build the quality culture, and we want people to use that quality culture to do good things in their institutions and to make it contagious, that people maybe come to work early, people do their work to the best of their ability, and all those things will work best for everyone. Our mission is to ensure consistency in the quality of goods and services through knowledge and skills sharing. We are registered in Ghana with the Ghana Registrar General of Companies. We are also registered with the Ministry of Gender, Children and Social Protection so that we can do philanthropic work. The philanthropic work that we do includes and involves school renovations and giving out stationery. Sometimes you go to a school, you find the children are sitting down in a library with scanty materials. So we also supply library books to primary and JHS. We also supply like chairs and desks for the libraries. We supply sanitary pads for the girls. And we have seen a lot of impact, positive impact and changes there. All that is still part of contributing to Goal 4, quality education, Goal 4 of the SDGs. We look forward to partnerships as well. We are pushing that agenda, and for a lot of the things that we do, we are getting a genuine and good partners who are moving along with us. We do monitoring and evaluations, we do consultants, we do capacity building in quality assurance, in education matters, and in any other matters that can improve the quality of operations like that. So the next slide, like I said, we are mainly interested in all SDGs, but we all know that the SDG quality education impacts positively on all the other SDGs. We also directly want to deal with gender equality and reduce the inequalities. That's why we also registered as an NGO, which is dealing with primary and JHS, junior secondary school. And partnerships is what we are chasing after. We need partners in order to work and afford all these other things that can change the lives of everybody else. So in terms of our institutional influence, we do capacity building workshops, and these are good in institutions and organizations where they can actually quickly change a large community. A large community can be impacted positively with one institutional workshop or capacity building event. We want also to do these institutional events because they help us to reach a wider community at once. People end up with a common understanding. People end up with a common vision. And that means we have a good number of people who can push an agenda for transformation derived from that particular workshops. The workshops can be also online for individuals and groups. They are also international, whereby we are saying we are meeting in Rwanda, we are meeting in Ghana for this workshop. So that's how we operate. We have lots of social media handles, and you can follow us on those social media handles. The GQAA is well branded. We want that to really come out. And when you attend any of our workshops, we make sure that you feel it. It's part of our culture as a quality assurance organization that we give rewards. We reward in each and every event that we have, except for this online. We carry out some of these international workshops, which are highly impactful, and they do help us a lot. Now, one of the other important aspect about us is that we have a membership. The membership can be individual, company, or organization, or institutional group that can be
Hello,
allowed.
Doctor.
Yes.
Dr. Violet.
How
are you?
I'm good. How are you too?
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you, Beard.
I'm sorry. I'm Dr. Roger Morebji from Rwanda.
Okay, welcome. Can you hear me too?
Rwanda. So sorry a bit to interrupt you.
Okay.
I want to know the objective and the purpose of this conference.
Okay, so now the whole purpose is to come together, and then there are questions which we have been receiving all the time. We want to call to ask some questions, and sometimes we can redirect them to have in-depth knowledge, information, and skills about them. But then, for example, we have a lot of people who are joining us for the first time. And so I'm just doing a quick rundown of the Global Quality Assurance Association so that people can understand that we are authentic. People can understand who we are and what we do so that at least they know they are into serious business. So this is the part I'm just finishing off in less than 5 minutes. And then we open the floor, we start the session.
So I can add something also to introduce each and everyone
Yes, let me
so that
add.
you can have the same common understanding and know each other.
People are writing in the chat panel. So like now, while I'm finishing this presentation, you can be writing in the chat panel that I'm Dr. Roger from Rwanda. I'm with this organization or company. I'm occupying this position, blah, blah. And very soon, in less than 5 minutes, we now start the sessions. Open will be flow for people to now ask questions, and then we see how we can move forward. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, that's good. So there are many benefits of being a member. We give you a certificate, personal certificate to begin with. It boosts your credibility, elevation of your profile, which is what we all want during application of promotion. It also helps you when applying for a new job. And when we are doing some things like grant writing or actually executing a grant that we have won, definitely we want to involve our members so that they see the benefit of being a member. Right now, we are running a lot of international sessions. Our people are many. Those who have been attending our events know that we can even go up to 1,000 people. But because we had stopped, I think this year, for the past 3 months or so, we haven't been running webinars because we were overwhelmed with on-ground work. But this is what we have started. And I know we are going to gain traction very soon because we have sent communication everywhere. So these are all opportunities that are there, being keynote speakers on our international platforms and during international events is something that we really promote our people so that they become visible. So just to wind off, we also have a lot of workshops and courses online which can actually help people to be better and to understand their work better. We work with other international organizations a lot, and then that also helps us to be credible. We work with Ghana and individual institutions across the continent. So now I will stop sharing in the interest of time, and then we can start our session. But ladies and gentlemen, like what I've said, the time that we have on this platform may not be enough for us to respond to everybody's issues. So, and sometimes also, it could sound like a very short question, but when we unpack that question, you will realize that it's really loaded to such an extent that, again, it needs much more. It needs more support for somebody to be really equipped and be able to fully gain and operate and get the actual knowledge, information, skills, and support to do it. So now the floor is open. let's continue to write in the chat panel. I'm just seeing that only 9 people have written. Kunle, um, from Federal Polytechnic Bauchi. Yeah, I think this is Nigeria. My name is Matema Ndabanye, Gwanda State University, Zimbabwe. I am a crop science lecturer. Thank you. Madam Beauty Chewe from Zambia. We have worked with her for many, many years. She's a lecturer with NIPA. Dr. Bongiwe, thank you, Doc. We were together in Livingstone, Zambia, for our Southern Africa Quality Assurance Network. We love you. I can see the screen. It's somebody else, but I can see the screen. We want your name, we want your position, we want your country. We also have Dr. Komi Vafana, lecturer, University of Lome, Togo. But I want to believe that he could be a South African by virtue of his surname, or he could be a Zimbabwean. We have Professor Raymond Bako. Prof. Raymond Bako, I've worked with him also for many years, and he is a center coordinator for the African Centers of Excellence in Nigeria, Ahmadu Bello University, Zaria. Uh, uh, Prof. Grace Olutayo, once again, we have worked with her for a very long time, and these are people who have made the global quality assurance what it is today. She's from Bowen University, again in Nigeria. We have Dr. Lydia Akande, an associate professor, again from Lagos State, Nigeria. Dr. Chivasa Shainet, we have worked with you. We have worked with your institution from Lupani State University, Zimbabwe. Yes, of course, she's a quality assurance director. Again, she presented an excellent paper on data, importance of data collection, data storage, and also data use to make sure that our decisions are informed by data. We have Mushave Rogers from Uganda, a lecturer from Kampala International University. Thank you for joining us all the way from Tanzania. For those who are joining us now and those who have not written in the chat panel, please, as we go into serious business, may you please continue to add information about you in this Global Quality Assurance Association free advisory and consultative and support webinar. So for now, I will wait. I've ended up on Mushave, Mushave Rogers. And then from there, we will visit again to see our other colleagues and introduce them. So now the floor is open, colleagues. Let's move on. What are the issues? Wherever you are employed, wherever you are working, so that we find a way of helping each other, we find a way of assisting each other to make the quality of our work better, and also to make sure that we do the best of what we can do in our workplaces. But then when we were in the Southern Africa Quality Assurance Network conference, sixth conference, a voice was strongly raised that there should be a balance between wellness and also our work. So the floor is open, colleagues. You can just unmute yourself and start talking. Those who are joining us now, please write in the chat panel, who are you? Which country are you coming from? Which organization or institution? What do you do there? Thank you. Hello, nobody wants to break the ice. Hello. Hello, go on, thank you.
Yes, I'm Dr. Lydia Akonde.
Yes, Doc.
Dr. Lydia Akonde from the Department of Religions, Lagos State University.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm just hearing about this association and I'm glad to be part of it.
Yes.
Hello?
Yes, we can hear you.
Yes, I say I'm just hearing about this association. I'm glad to be part of it.
Okay.
I am an associate professor at the Lagos University Department of Religions.
Mm-hmm.
I'll be looking forward on how you can assist me to work among um, teenage girls
Yes.
on eradicating sexual abuse,
Okay.
especially among teenage girls in my environment.
Okay. Is that all, Prof?
For now, I'll get back to you again. Thank you
Okay,
very
thank
much.
you. Thank you very much. So, in terms of working with teenagers on eradicating sexual abuse, we understand that our teenagers of today are no longer like when we are teenagers. There's a big age gap between us and those teenagers. So what I wanted to check with you is, do you mean in the institutional environment or even outside?
Both in the institutional environment and even outside.
Okay, so now I think, broadly speaking, we want to look at what are the aggravating circumstances, and we also want to look at the mitigatory measures that we can take. So, in the institutions today, we realize that there may be some moral decadence amongst some of our learners. And we want to understand the reasons why they are doing it. Because in quality assurance, we have what we call the root cause analysis. The root cause analysis is done so that whenever we are handling a challenge, we are not just handling the surface. To say, I've seen some tree roots drying, but under normal circumstances, perennially, the leaves of this tree should remain green. So now I just go and say, I'm going to remove all the affected branches. But maybe that is not the root cause. Because if I remove the affected branches, again, I will see the problem continuously coming here and there. But when we go to the root cause of the problem, we now know how to thwart and kill the problem from its roots so that it doesn't happen again. So briefly, that is what I want to tell you. Sometimes it's just the children are just being mischievous. Sometimes they are enticed by people who are coming from outside with a lot of money and maybe sometimes for ritual purposes. And sometimes it is about hunger and poverty. That a lot is happening within our African countries. Life is becoming difficult, and therefore, people are resorting to every other means in order to earn a living. So now we want you to later on contact us through the details that have been put in the chat panel. Please, Ms. Tariro, can you please put in the chat panel our contact details? Again, so we have Professor Moshe Poshoko from UNISA, acting head, quality assurance and enhancement. We have Madam Veronica Teye from Ghana. I'm the national president of Ghana Association of Tourism and Hospitality. We welcome you, Madam Veronica. You have also done a lot with us. Prof. Moshe, you are most welcome also. Let's hear another one. So, Prof. Lydia, you get the details, info@gqaa.org. We can also give you a WhatsApp number. Let's attend to the next question. So some of the responses that we are giving, we are also getting them from the quality assurance dimension, whereby we are saying, once we get a problem, we need the root cause. In quality assurance, research is very, very important. Research is very, very key because we now deal with real facts on the ground. We deal with data. And so that data and real facts will lead us to to come to appropriate decisions that can minimize or eliminate a problem. We don't want people who deal with perceptions, people who deal with assumptions, people who deal with gossip or rumors. But we know in gossip or rumors, there are some chunks of some truth. But again, because in quality assurance, we want to deal with real facts. You hear some rumors, you hear some gossip. What is left for you is a verification process. Get some people to interview them. Go and do management by walking around to see whether what you have been told is correct or is truly happening. The floor is open. We have Dr. Edimlenga from Zambia, a mathematics educationist specialist based in South Africa. We also have, Madam Lydia has spoken. The floor is open, colleagues. I know when it's almost time up, everyone now wants to say something. This is the opportunity. You can mute yourself, Madam Lydia.
Okay, please, thank you. Can I ask another question?
Okay, then we also give room to others. Go ahead.
Okay, thank you very much. Also, my other area of research is interreligious dialogue for peaceful coexistence. Please, I don't know in what capacity this organization can also help me to promote interreligious dialogue for peaceful coexistence in Nigeria, realizing especially the religious security nature of our country.
Yes, I get you. I think in terms of quality assurance, we also have what compromises quality, because once we have religious clashes, we have challenges. So the work you are doing is great because it tries to bring harmony in what happens within our country, within our institutions. One time I went to the University of Ibadan. I realized that they actually had big posters and billboards which were trying to discourage the students and staff from engaging in such divisive things like, you are a Muslim, I'm a Christian. So now in quality assurance, we say quality assurance is mainly compromised by corruption, religion, politics, ethnicity. and many other things. So now, when it comes to religion, again, people who may not be deserving are given posts to occupy, and that compromises quality. In terms of the interreligious dialogue, then, it helps us to eliminate and limit those things from happening. And we need you to continue to do more. Once again, we are going to come back to you as individually to give others room to also ask.
Thank you very much.
Okay, the floor is open, colleagues. So we don't have any questions or comments. Hmm? Yes, Moshe, you can unmute yourself. Please unmute yourself. Mm. Uh, okay, let me check. Moshe, please, can you unmute yourself? Hello? Yeah, you can speak now.
Oh, yes. Thank you very much, Dr. Makuku. It's good to see you.
Thank you.
I know you. We have been to our institution at NISA, and you've contributed a lot in terms of quality assurance. And I'm very happy to be in this group of people to share quality assurance matters. We've learned a lot from your engagement with us at the institution, and therefore I'm looking forward to being part of this association. Thank you very much.
Thank you very
Doc.
much. Yes, thank you very much. Let's have questions and comments. I received just a private one, and also the name is not there. Somebody is saying they've just been appointed to be a quality assurance director in their institution, but they don't have enough knowledge and skills in quality assurance, and they would want our support. So now, in terms of our mandate, I think there are some who joined before and some who joined after what I was explaining on what we do and who we are. So now, sometimes we get people who are going to do interviews for a quality assurance job, whether director or officer or a quality assurance researcher. They approach us, and we normally then look at the kind of knowledge, skills, and information that they want. But at the end of the day, I refer them to say, we have a quality assurance online course which we can do together to help. Sometimes a person is on board and they've come across issues which they've never come across, issues they never anticipated and want to deal with. But they don't also have enough depth about quality assurance and about how to tackle quality assurance issues, and we help them. I just want to give you one piece of advice, colleagues, that for those who are into quality assurance in the institutions, and for those who are in positions, for example, as deans and directors, there's something I always tell the quality assurance personnel, that when quality assurance came, these directorates and these uh, uh, faculties and departments have always been there. Let's take, for example, security. There's a security manager. Let's take, for example, a dean of students, and you are a quality assurance director. So if the issue has to do with students, you cannot resolve the issue alone in your quality assurance directorate without involving the dean of students. I hope we get it. And if it is a security issue, we can't do that security matter without also involving the security manager or the director of security. That is very, very important, because you may realize that at the end of the day, because you don't have a background in security issues, you will end up even handing over fully the case to the security manager. And to some extent, with other cases, the security manager may even end up taking the issue to the police after consulting with the vice chancellor or the company manager, after seeing the severity of the security matter. So it's important to work together. I can see now there are questions in the chat panel. Let me quickly attend to them. For those who have just joined us, let's know from which country you are joining us from, and let's know your position, your company or organization. So there's somebody who is asking, how can you assist to start the Quality Assurance Association in my institution? It's only through membership. So again, we can have a separate meeting where we can talk about membership, individual membership or institutional membership. Now, when we have that, we can now have the decentralization, so that people in different countries can now work on quality assurance together with us to make things happen. There's somebody who was saying, okay, that's Prof. Moshe, may you kindly share the online platform for learning about quality assurance in preparing for interviews? Okay, please, can you give us your WhatsApp number and email address, Prof. Moshe, so that we can come back to you. You can also reach us. Let me quickly put it here. Okay, there's another question in the chat panel. I will get on it right now. So now we are continuously posting our contact details, so that if we ask that you are going to contact us, you reach us. You can see now there's those WhatsApp numbers and our info. You can reach us there. Madam Teye, you are saying, Doc, in my association, how can I apply quality assurance among my fellow executives or students and myself too as a leader? Thank you very much, Madam Veronica. There are many ways of doing it. One, we can train you as an individual, and then you can take it to your executive and so on. We can organize an event for your executives and you separately, and also for students. So the Global Quality Assurance Association has got everything for everyone, individuals. And the good thing is that once you pay for the workshop you want us, or the capacity building you want us to help you with, we can start the following day. Or if you are ready and we are ready, we can start even that day, because we are aware that somebody is doing it for an interview. We are also aware that somebody is doing it because they have an urgent crisis to resolve. We also know that somebody is doing it because there is a greater need for them to do so. So we don't necessarily wait for large numbers in order for us to help somebody who is having a crisis. So with the lots of workshops that we offer, you can go to our upcoming events, and you can also go to the section where you see the support that we offer. That can help you a lot. We have Madam Patricia from the Ghana TVET Service, Acting Deputy Director, Assessment and Quality Assurance. Welcome, Madam Patricia, and we are glad that you are pushing the quality assurance agenda. It's also very, very important that you are well grounded in this quality assurance. We have Simbe Jonathan joining from Zambia. I'm an agriculture assistant under the Ministry of Agriculture, and our quality assurance goes everywhere, whether tourism, agriculture, mining, academic institutions, insurance companies, and what have you. We have quality assurance for everybody, hospitals and everything. Besides the capacity building, I've told you, we also do assessments and evaluations. We also have monitoring tools that we use. Let me leave it here and open the floor. Thank you, Doc. I'll check them out and enroll. Yes, so please, Madam Veronica, use these contact details to get to us so that before you reach them, we have a one-on-one conversation with you and we see how best we can help. Maybe you as an individual, or your executives, or students. As I've already said, we have packages for everybody. Madam Lydia is asking, what does it entail to become a member? So if you go to our website, Mr. Tariro, we want to provide www.GlobalQualityAA.org. If you go to our website, you will find that there's a membership form that you complete. When you complete that membership form, you can pay your $110. The $110, if you have got a Visa card, or if you have got a MasterCard, you can swipe there and pay. There's a way that you can use your card to pay. If you can't pay, there are different ways we can pay. And Dr. Wongiwe, you are going to teach us as GQAA how people in South Africa can pay easily to Ghana. And also maybe that can apply to the other countries. We are banking on you for your support on payment. Ms. Tariro has put for membership. And then we want to share with you, Mr. Ro, can you put also our vision and mission so that it also helps? On the website, you will see our objectives, our areas of operation. You will see the work that we have also done and the work that we are planning to do. By Monday, God willing, all our events for 2025 will be on the calendar, and anybody can just click on the event or the webinar that they want to attend, and then they are registered. What remains is for us now to make sure we are supporting them with giving them the details of the event that they've registered to attend, whether as a webinar or an online course, or even as a physical event. Let's open the floor. The floor is open. We are left with 15 minutes. Okay, people are preferring to send to me questions individually. So there's this question that if in my organization or company, people are not receptive to doing things the right way, and people are not accepting the change that comes with building the quality culture, what do I do? Colleagues, in my country, we say that sometimes one finger cannot kill a lice, or you can't wash clothes with one hand. So what it means is at that point, people know you, people get used to you, and some people also have got mixed feelings about you. No matter how good your intentions are, these people can make sure that they frustrate you. So all things being equal, this is exactly one of the main things which motivated us as the Global Quality Assurance Association to make sure that we have a package for institutional capacity building, for institutional workshops, for institutional assessment, evaluation, and monitoring. Because we know these things exist. They are difficult people in our institutions. And when you try to talk to them about real and genuine quality assurance issues, which can change the company or organization to be more productive, they don't like it. If it is in a meeting whereby you are meeting maybe 10 people, and among the 10 people, you know that about 6 or 5 people have not been coming to work early, they've not been doing their work effectively. When you raise it, because also you are a confidential person who doesn't divulge that last week I called this and this. I told him that for the past 3 months, you have been coming to work late. They don't know that they are 6. It's only you who know that these 6 people in this meeting, where today I'm talking about the reason why they are coming late, or that they are even coming late, and you expect that you won't be popular with those people. This is a point, and it's true. When you know that sometimes it's just everywhere in the institution, it's just everywhere in the company, it's not only in your department, you know it's time to talk to your superiors about having an institutional workshop on building the quality culture we do, mindset change we do, change management we do, work ethics we do. All those things enhance quality, enhance the quality of services, enhance the quality of delivery, enhance the quality of products. And so it's high time we do it institutionally. When you find that these people, you continuously talk about one thing, but they are not changing, it's time to engage an external person. So if you are in charge, Then you initiate the process. We are here for you. When you go to our website, there are many testimonies. We haven't loaded all of them. And there are many contacts which we can give you to check from those people the quality of work that we can do, the quality of transformation that we have brought to their institutions, as well as the quality of impact and transformation that has happened in their institutions after we leave. And the good thing about us is that at all you engage us to do some capacity building or to do some piece of work, or even when we take you as an individual, we are not the kind of people where you know us coming now, and then before you are communicating with us, oh, Dr. Makuku, we want the services of the GQAA in 2 weeks, 3 weeks' time. Are you available? I say yes. The time comes, we engage 3 days. After those 3 days, you will never hear about me again. We are not the kind of people. Once we are done with the 3 days, we want to leave you with an action plan, because we are very much aware that people struggle with the action plan. What should I do first? What do I do next? What are the kind of things that I can do concurrently? What are the low-hanging fruits? What are the highly impactful things which the people are looking forward to? We answer those questions with you as we come up with your action plan. So now that you know the recommendations of what we want to be done, number one. Number two, you now also know what you are supposed to do. You are ready to go. 1 month, you can be supported. You can be supported to see to it that you are on the right path. And the way we do it as the Global Quality Assurance, you will realize that what we are doing is not for money like what most people want to do.
No, no. That just knows him as a friend. It's only that part he knows about me.
Dr. Georgina, please mute
No,
yourself.
you know him.
Dr. Georgina, please mute yourself. So that is why we are here. We are here for you. We are here to help you. So be free to contact us. Let me open the floor for now, and then we continue. Any questions again, whether to me privately or in the chat panel? Any questions, whether privately to me or in the chat panel, or you can put up your hand. Okay. We are left maybe with 7 minutes, but for the benefit of those who just joined us, I just want to say that we are the Global Quality Assurance Association. I'll quickly share in order for those who are just joining us, and also to continue to show some of the support workshops that we do have for everyone. Right. Yeah, so previously, we have done a lot of webinars. We have done a lot of events where there are recorded links. So these links, again, in order to sustain, you see, this is a free event which you are attending. But in order for us to sustain in terms of data, in terms of enlarging our platforms, you are 22 because for the past 3 or 4 months, we had suspended webinars because of the work that we had on the ground. But the people who have been working with us know that we can get above 300 participants. We can get above 500 participants. And because we have started, and that will come very soon. Tomorrow, we are celebrating the World Quality Week. We are starting tomorrow, and we look forward to being with you. We have already shared on WhatsApp. We will share the Zoom link. The day after, we have 2 days to celebrate the World Quality Week. So it's a Wednesday and Thursday. Join us. If you are not on WhatsApp with us, you can share your WhatsApp number and using any of our WhatsApp numbers and your names so that we save your name and we share with you the details of the events. The World Quality Week is one of the most important events in our calendar. We want to reflect with case studies. We want to reflect with what works. We want to reflect with support. We want to reflect with what we have done. But as we are doing all those things, there are people who are benefiting. Ladies and gentlemen, in the Global Quality Assurance Association, we talk of total quality management. We talk of total quality management. For those who are in companies and organizations, we want the welfare of staff and students. You want to ask a question? Hello? Okay, we are looking at the transport system. We want to look at the catering services, accommodation, if there's something to do with your organization or a company. In the universities, the teaching and learning, the recreational facilities, and everything else is a matter of concern. Quality assurance principles and practices, quality assurance processes and procedures, they apply everywhere. They apply in every sector. Education, higher education, mining, insurance, health, agriculture, architecture, every other sector. So basically, we have 3 industries. The service industry, where they are just providing services, quality assurance applies. The extraction industry, mining, quality assurance applies. The productive sector, the industry and companies, quality assurance applies. So quality assurance applies everywhere. Colleagues, you can take our contact details for whatever follow-up you want to do with us. If you want to be quickly taken for a course to support you, if you want to be quickly taken for a short course online, we can do online. Again, get hold of us to support your operations. If you want us to support you for an interview, if you want us to support you for other issues in your workplace, we can do that. Let me also move quickly and show you some of the online workshops that we offer. But don't hesitate through these contact details to get hold of us and tell us one other thing that you may think we are not offering, but we should offer. In the morning, I was talking to somebody who was saying, we want to learn impact assessment. We want to learn about monitoring and evaluation because they run projects. We can do all that for you. Anything that you feel you may check with us, we can train you on. These are some of the sessions the environmental social governance framework and landscape for sustainable business webinar. We had it, but we also help individuals. Policy making, a strategic plan development, a strategic plan reviews. We do them effectively and efficiently. Again, we have compartmentalized quality assurance capacity building. These ones, we realized the librarians were becoming neglected, and themselves also, they were just agreeable to say, nobody is taking a recognition of us. And we decided, for those who attended, we have done Convention 1, Convention 2. Next year, around April, we are into Convention 3. They transformed their institutions, and some of them were rewarded highly by their leadership. Quality assurance in higher education, there's a lot that we do, constructing a quality management systems, understanding the quality assurance principles and operations, and also the implementation. Because sometimes I say, or say, we have been to this 3-day workshop, we have been to this. It's not enough. It's not adequate for your day-to-day operations. You need more detail in order to perform, in order to deliver, in order to make changes and bring new things into the institution. We also have some in AI, and we are saying AI in quality assurance, AI in teaching and learning, AI in research. We can do all that with you. A writing of grant-winning research and project proposals is one other training which has become so hot in the Global Quality Assurance Association. A person just calls you, they tell us, I want this course, we do for them. Supervision and marking of master's dissertations and PhD theses. Resource mobilization is another. Every organization and every sector, they require third stream income. And third stream income is something that is crucial. It's something that is very, very relevant. For those who attended our resource mobilization workshops, they are doing wonders. As some of them also who attended our grant writing have obtained unbelievably huge amounts when they've never written a grant before, for unsolicited and solicited. We do all that. We also look at research methods, academic writing skills, and writing of master's and PhD proposals. We do that. And so, ladies and gentlemen, it's already 3 minutes past the time, but I just want to run down some of the work that we have done. This was an invitation to Sokoine University of Agriculture in Tanzania. We are practical oriented too. When we deal with you and you go, you know that everybody will ask you about how come you can deliver so much? How come you are also very able? How come you have done things we have never done in this institution? It's because of the way we do things. This is a Ghana Institute of Management and Public Administration. So we trained their junior staff. I think you can see me there. Their junior staff, these were security personnel. The catering service were on their own, and everybody will do that. We also hold very good workshops on ground. They are very good, and they are practical oriented, as you can see again. This is a newly appointed quality assurance director for Koforidua Technical University here in Ghana. He came, this one is a doctor from Chalimbana University in Zambia. This one is a newly appointed Quality Assurance Director too, from University for Development Studies. When you come for our events, we also make sure we try and spoil you. We are working with the African Union a lot. We also participate in the African Continental Qualifications Framework. Here was one of the meetings. This was that was in Ghana. This was in Kenya, where I was engaged to make a presentation on quality assurance of qualifications. This was in Cape Town, South Africa this year, when we had this wonderful conference. I work together with all the other quality assurance organizations and networks. This is the Council for Higher Education South Africa, South Africa Qualifications Authority. She's a former Council for Higher Education. This is the Quality Assurance Director for Cape Peninsula University in Cape Town. So these are the kinds of things that we do. We have also won a number of awards. So trust in us and trust in our work. This is just one of them. We give a lot of awards ourselves, like I told you. We participate in a lot of national and international events, as you can see. This was an event where we were engaged by the European Union, and I met a lot of people there. That's how come I ended up even going to that university, the Sokoine University of Agriculture. The people were also part of this enhancing entrepreneurship, innovation, and sustainability in higher education. Highly productive. We also work with the Ghana government. This is the Eswatini Council for Higher Education. This is University of Ilorin in Nigeria. The rector for GIMPA, their leadership training also, their middle level training. We do a lot. Sometimes you want us to meet students. This is the University of Energy and Natural Resources. It's called UNE. And so this is Namibia and the Katima Mlilo of UNAM, University of Namibia. And this is at one time when I was working in UNISA. This year, I think it was in June. So please, let's continue to have a date. We have done a lot. You see, this one also was implementation of the South African Council for Higher Education Improvement Plan for them. We attend African Union meetings at continental level. Oh, yes, we do. This is one of them where I was. This was at tea break. It was the meeting. This was a strategic plan review for GIMPA, where we were with the leadership. We also had such a strategic plan and retreat with the University of Energy and Natural Resources. This is the Vice Chancellor and the institutional staff. We do a lot, ladies and gentlemen, so you can trust in us. 2022, yes, I was again a keynote speaker in South Africa. Here, we also did a workshop in Kumasi Technical University. This is Kumasi Technical University. This was in Iguinedion University. Dr. Georgina is here. I think she remembers very well this event. This was in Dr. Ilalimani Technical University. Here we are large groups of people with a high impact, because when you train a large number of people who end up with a common understanding and who end up with a common vision, the results are good. The impact is huge. The traction is good. because we have a threshold number of people who can bring change. This is Sunyani Technical University, and this was a UNESCO University of Eswatini. I think I'm right. That is it. And we also do research with you. We do a lot of research to make sure that we are in grasp of what is really happening on the ground. Part of our philanthropic work is here. We were opening 2 classroom blocks. This is some of the philanthropic work that we do. We collect books, we take them and give them to schools. Here we are supplying chairs. Here we are part of everything. Ladies and gentlemen, for today, I think we have done well. It's the beginning after 3-4 months. And so we want to hear what you have to say to us. So join us tomorrow. Kindly advise on the charges. Okay, so when you get hold of us, depending on what you want, then we can tell you the charges for those things. Thank you very much. Colleagues, can we open up our cameras so that we can take a photo? It's unfortunate people like Dr. Oniwe had gone. We just want to have a photo and then we can go.
To open camera.
My video is not opening.
Yes, please.
The camera.
If you open up your camera, it can
The
help
camera
us.
is disabled.
My video is not opening.
The camera is disabled. Okay, let me quickly enable that. Okay, let's open our cameras, good people. Very good. Yes, how are you? Oh, Grace, how are you? Oh, no. This is a Pandora's box.
How are you, sir?
I'm good. Let's open our cameras. I'm Veronica. Dr. Ahmed. Madam Mabel.
How are you?
I'm good. Dr. Chuas, I'm waiting to see you. Jonathan, Ruthie, Asante, Petty, please let's open our cameras. I'm so excited to meet you once again, good people. Let's open our cameras. I'm now taking, let's open our cameras, those who can. Wow, Madam Asante. Wow, Zoom user. Is it Rwanda? Wow. Oh, yes. I haven't taken, I'm just excited seeing people's faces. Let me now take the photo. Very good. How is Rwanda, Doctor? Not for me. I'm taking a photo. Right, next time we want to take the photo midway because we have lost a number of people. Where is even yeah, we have a lot of people have gone. So now Colleagues, tomorrow we are starting the World Quality celebrations. The link is in the chat panel. You put it in the chat panel. Okay, the link for tomorrow, copy it from the chat panel, but we are going to broadcast it again. Tomorrow, bring us an exciting story, case study, a problem, or what have you from quality assurance. Tell us of the impact of quality assurance in your institution. What have you done? And we want to hear a lot about that. What do you struggle with? What do you want to know? Then our World Quality Days celebrations will go on very, very well. So I wish you the best, colleagues. It's now 16 past. See you tomorrow, same time. We start at 2 p.m. GMT. I told you what we do in 3 days in what sometimes may not be enough. We need those support courses. People, sometimes the leaders don't support us because they don't see what we are really doing, but they don't know also how to help us. So the global quality assurance is there for everybody. Bye-bye, good people. See you tomorrow.
Bye.
Yes.
See you tomorrow.
Yes, see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
We will gain our traction again. 19.
Thank you very much.
Next
What
week
time
we do, yes.
tomorrow?
Bye-bye. 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 We'll send
Bye-bye.